Alright, how are you guys doing? It's time for some Aether Raids offense. So let's get to it. We have a legendary female Shez, legendary female Alear that has distant counter dragon version. We have legendary Lilliana. We have not legendary but mythic Sodus, who's a bonus that's also +1. We have Tiandra that is +2, that's also mythic. We have Medeus that's a mythic that's +0, and we have Xander legendary that's +0. Still don't have him, still want him, but don't have him. So we have only legendary mythics here. It's all, every banner. They're just getting them for this. Anyway, so what we're gonna probably try and do is we're gonna try and break this tactics room. I've sort of seen the map a little bit, so we're gonna break this tactics room and have hopefully Duo Thorr tank Lilliana. I think she should have enough res and damage to be able to take her out. If not, I don't think there's going to be anything that's happening because there's no Wings of Mercy really. Tiandra is a bonus, so she's not going to be dancing, so she's going to be kind of stuck turn 1. We're going to kind of move Duo Corrin and stuff up here. Hopefully you might have to take out Panic Manor, take out Tiandra, then move back and sort of move out of the way. They don't have any far save, near save, any of that stuff. We can just sort of fight who we need to. Basically, also I like to think of maps as like mysteries, puzzles. How do you figure out how to deal with the map? That's why I like Fire Emblem, that's why I like Aether Raids. Nothing else really. I just like the sort of puzzle figuring out aspect. So I don't really care as long as I get the map done. That's all I care about, is figuring out that mystery. And how I figure that out is by figuring out who is the threats. The threats are Lilliana because she has a lot of range. I guess Shez also too because a lot of range. Tiandra because she can have people have range with their dancing, and Alear is just going to be very tanky. So these are the 4 ones. We don't actually have a Bolt Tower, so Medeus isn't really as important anymore. He does have the Kento control, so taking him out early will be nice. But Xander and Sodus, I'm assuming, is not going to be that much of a priority to take out, just whenever we can. But yeah, we're going to try and focus on taking out Tiandra as soon as possible, and then go from there. So let's do that. We're gonna use this team. This is the team I was thinking of. So let's go.
Good morning.
Actually, as you can tell, we have our Summer Camilla +10. She got a lot of stuff from the Hall of Forms Revival, and also I sort of mixed her in with the Plumera that I got. So we have that, and we also have a Flared Sparrow. That was kind of funny, but we'll talk about that a little bit later if I didn't talk about it already. So we're gonna do this. Also, Thorr also benefited as well. I got Defense Res Ploy and Wings of Mercy 4, so that's gonna be nice. I think what we want to do is we kind of want to just that's fine. So I'm just gonna put Nerf these right here just to break this. So she can also be alone and get the transformation. Again, for so Corrin, I just want Corrin to be close. Yeah, this thing's gonna make me slow, but I don't even think the speed's gonna matter that much. I think I'm too fast anyway. And I don't think anyone can reach over here, so besides Tiandra. Actually, maybe I should just do this. I should just do this. Or should I wait? There's no actually... Oh, actually, yeah, that's true. Maybe I should wait. There's no actually benefit for me to go fast here. Yeah, there's nothing that requires me to go fast, so I'll probably just wait, actually. Let's do that. Yeah, there's no reason for me to go fast.
We'll see this through.
So we're gonna do this. This is gonna open up the Kanto control. We're gonna dance Corrin out of the way. Tiandra still be locked, so that's fine.
We
like
must enjoy ourselves.
Thor's gonna just try and tank
Good morning.
Lilliana.
Pleasant.
Should be fine.
Very well.
I'm gonna have Summer Camilla be like right here. And I think that should be good. Yeah, I can't imagine Lilliana being able to take out Thorr here. Yep. Even Thor's doubling. That's crazy. You don't see that every day. Double the cake though. Alright, that's nice. We have no dance to worry about. Shez will use attack speed 04 to move probably a little bit closer. Yep. So now we just have to get Tiandra over there.
We'll see this through.
It actually is probably fine if we don't even kill Medeus on the first route. That's kind of fine.
What a pickle.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna do this though. Yeah, we're gonna do this because we want to damage Alear as much as we can.
Don't forget to oil out.
Alear's gonna probably be the hard one to take down. Alright, good job, Thorr.
Time for a swim?
And Summer Camilla can just use her flared sparrow. We have soaring guidance. A lot of new skills being used here. Kind of cool. Anyway, so let's handle this now.
Looks like it's my turn.
Alright, so let's do this.
You can do it. We'll see this through.
So let's first take out. Yeah, we have the duo skill, so let's first take out Tiandra.
Divine punishment.
I got Kenta control, but that's fine. Take out Medeus here.
Corin's the coolest.
I guess I could take out Xander now. The Lear doesn't have extra movement, right? Yeah, we could just take out Xander now.
We'll see this through.
Okay, so let's do that.
Tear him to shreds.
Imagine if this Alear had charged. That would be the biggest bait ever. But I think we should be okay.
For all life on land.
Also, I have an extra turn anyway.
Maybe this way.
Alright, so I think we'll just do this. Actually, no, let's do this.
Good.
Let's break this one. Okay, there we go. Let's have Corn break this.
Gotta cool off.
Okay.
So fun.
So I can take out this. And this isn't Chaos Week, so we don't actually have to get a kill on certain characters. So Summer Camilla can do this.
Tropical attack.
The Summer Camilla meta's back. Yeah, well, I know there's a lot of characters that's kind of carrying the weight right now, but it's nice to see her. That's pretty good. And that's the first match done. Alright. Alright, let's get to the next match. Okay, what do we have here? We have Legendary Yuri. We have Embla +1. We have Ananakos +1. We have Yoon +2. We have Eitri +3. Eliwood +1. And we have Sodus +4. Okay, Okay, so you have to be a little bit careful here. I think a team with Ninja Camilla definitely looks like something that should play into here. It's just a matter of which one do I want to use and what would be best. I'm gonna try something. We haven't tried this yet. We're gonna try this team. Yeah, we're gonna try this team. He's cooking something. Let's try this team. So I haven't tried this before. This actually has Loki with a lot of damage. So we might give this a try. He does have Holy Pressure in this one. And yeah, we'll see if it actually can amount to something.
Am I needed?
Let me see, is there anything we need to stop? Not necessarily. Okay.
For all life on land.
Flyer formation. Alright, well, let me try this. Let me just see what happens here.
Got a plan?
Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit fun. We'll see though. Alright, Loki's too thick with the HP, so she can actually deal with the whatever trap. I don't even know what it's called. The trap's gone though, so can't really do anything about it. Story.
I will help.
Okay, so now we have to see. So they're gravitied up. She has flyer formation, but there's any flyers over here. Legendary Yuri, I don't think he can make it over here to this side. So he might be able to just take out Sodus here with gravity. And be fine. Yeah, I think we're fine. We can just do this. This looks legal. This looks like a legal move. Finally, the killer Loki has appeared. Sometimes you just gotta kill stuff.
Like this.
Alright. Loki's actually able to tank Eliwood. I actually forgot. I don't know how Eliwood got out of it. Did he get cleansed somehow from the gravity? Or did I not hit anything around him? I don't actually know. Yeah, I have no idea. But anyway, it's fine. All's well that ends well.
So lovely.
Oh, that was a line that I remember from, oh, it was a sticker that was in, Dragalia.
So fun.
It feels like such a long time ago. But now that Loki can use the offensive specials, it's kind of nice to hear her say something like that.
Yes.
Kind of cool. Everyone already knows I'm up to no good.
Am I needed?
They're like, wait a minute. Did you get hit on purpose?
Orders.
You can see Loki's damage art.
It
Probably.
will be done. Oh.
That sounds like
yes.
something I would do. Right, anyway, before I mess up any more. Oh, we gotta get the pots right. Oh, yeah, we still have one more pot to get.
Hey.
Okay, alright. One, two, three. I'm making sure I'm not doing anything weird
I
again.
like the sound of that.
Now, let me just move you back. Yep. Or anything else happens.
Hey.
I wonder, can I just... I guess Ninja Camilla could if I need to.
Stealthy as
Looks
can be.
like it's my turn.
Yeah, Ninja Camilla
plan?
could if I need to. Let's see. So I can't take out Yuri, so that's good to know.
Yes.
At least probably not with this HP. Maybe I need more HP.
Am I needed?
Awesome stuff. Or maybe just too fast. Let me
Ooh.
see, what is it? 2 speed at 8? Okay, so need a little bit more speed. But it's fine. I think we just stick back for now
I
a little
bestow
bit.
my blessing.
I'm gonna do
Orders?
this.
For all life on land.
This.
Yes.
Gosh, Loki can heal herself. Bad times. Anyway. 1, 2, 3.
I do not know.
I'm gonna put your threes over here on this side. I also have to remember what turn it is. Turn 3. We'll actually have an extra turn because we have Medeus. That's actually pretty good. Oh, now my alarm going off. Hold on a second, let me go get that. Yes, live editing, perfect YouTuber.
Ooh.
That's what they should call
Ready,
me.
sweetie.
Alright, anyway, let's Camilla take out Yuri, since Loki's having some kind of problem with it.
Accept defeat.
Okay, now Loki can take out Embla. Alright, and now we just have to get by Adanakos and take him out.
It will be done.
I like the sound of that.
So fun.
Anyway, I think we'll just go here and here for now.
Like this.
Hey,
Okay, hold on, let me
Yes.
see. Yeah, thinking about it's gonna be a little bit weird.
For
Unless-
all life on land.
Alright, well, that makes things a little bit easier.
I bestow my blessing.
Slight bit.
Stealthy
I like the
as
sound
can
of
be.
that.
Do not know.
Okay,
Orders?
let's do this.
Looks like it's my
You can
turn.
do this.
Ready,
Should be
sweetie.
able to take it, okay. And then, let me see. I just hope this is right.
So fun.
Oh no, there's two enemies around. Now I can't do enough damage. Hopefully that's not the
Stealthy
case.
as can be.
Oh.
Because let's just take out this.
Ready, sweetie.
And then, okay, good. So, we did it. Perfect.
I will see this through.
Alright, so we're able to use Summer Camilla, we're able to use Loki. This gave me like my favorite video ever. Alright, so we did that. Let's see how defense is going. Alright, we've reached the defense portion. I sort of waited a day so we can get more defense maps in. We already got one, so that's kind of cool. But pretty much we have one defense that didn't win, and we have two that have won. We only lost 20 points on that one, but we'll watch it and I'll kind of explain what's going on here in a more of an extended discussion. Now on the right side, I actually have some different skills as to what you see here. I basically adjusted my map off of the first match, which is this one. And that's sort of like how I like Aether Raids. I sort of like making strategies, and then when I see people use their strategy against my strategies, I adjust my strategy in order to make it a better one. And that's kind of like what I like with Aether Raids. I don't particularly care if, you know, I play against a bunch of saves or a bunch of Gale Force teams. I just like how people decide they want to attack my map and what's the best method for them, and then I adjust based off of that. Same thing for offense, and that's basically what we're going to go over, is why I construct my map in the way that I did, and we'll go through it. So Medeus is the mythic of choice that I like for light and dark season because Bolt Tower is very strong. I think it's a lot stronger than a lot of the other buildings that we have available. And like, for example, the tactics room, it's pretty nice, but when you have characters like Legendary Lilliana that's coming out soon, she can kind of warp, and she can have her team warp, and gravity doesn't really do anything against that. Sorry, Loki, I know I like you a lot, but sometimes gravity doesn't really do that much. And that's kind of why I like using Medeus, because Bolt Tower is one of the more stronger buildings, and a lot of the other buildings don't really do that much. I mean, Healing Tower could be good, but maybe you don't need the healing, so that doesn't really do anything for you. Catapult's good, it's what I like to use, but it's kind of a RNG kind of chance thing. So, as you can tell, not really much competition in terms of what's a good building. Even if you want to use like the armored version of the school, because there's obviously a lot of save units, you can't even use it when it's cavalry season, so you kind of lose that ability. But anyway, point is, Bolt Tower is there, that's why I have Medeus. I use Bolt Tower as well because there's a lot of units that are kind of hard to take down. Yes, Brave Corn is very strong. Well, not Brave Corn. Ninja Corn is very strong, but if you were to ask a lot of people today, it's definitely way worse to use Ninja Corn nowadays than before, because there's so many units that have damage reduction. And Corn without Legendary Female Alear has access to 0 ignore damage reduction, or pierce damage reduction, whatever you want to call it, in the entire game, which makes it very hard for Ninja Corn to survive. and I'm kind of surprised that I've been able to use it for so long. But again, that's just towards the fact that I kind of use Bolt Tower for certain units to try and get them low enough that I can be able to take down. It's kind of hard for Ninja Corn to take down a Mortis that has 30% damage reduction on the first 2 hits, 80% damage reduction on the latter 2 hits, also getting damage reduction from Flame, or getting Fall Moria, and you have to have C feed in order to survive, blah blah blah. You can kind of get the gist of everything. Even Legendary Robin making, you know, penalties into bonuses and stuff. It's very hard for units to take down other units if they don't have piercing damage reduction or true damage or something like that. So yes, that's why I use Bolt Tower. It's a very good building to use, and it's kind of good to use. And yeah, unless if your favorite character is just like Aether or some other character that can use like the magic no follow up or something, it's kind of hard to deal with them. Anyway, that's why I have Medeus here. We have Summer Thorr here because I like Loki, and also I have a +10. She does have Wings of Mercy 4 and Defense Res Ploy 3. Obviously that's from Rearmed Plumera. I got 3 of them. I wanted 4, I got 3. Still gonna try and get 1 more. So I gave one to Thorr, gave one to Summer Camilla, and gave another one to another character who then was fodder to my Arcane or Rearmed Ophelia, who then gave some Wings of Mercy to some other characters. So yeah, I did a little bit of a shuffling around. Anyway, she has this. So she can stop bonus doubler, and also she can stop the Legendary Robin stuff, and also puts some debuffs on people. And basically she covers these 3 columns, which means this column is not covered, this column is not covered. So except people who want to take my map want to go here or here, otherwise they're going to get this debuff most likely since Thorr has a lot of res. And we also have Brave Corrin, who has Special Spiral 4. I had to get a couple of seeds, or seds. Trying to get some Rearmed Plumeras, and I gave one of them to Corrin. Now what this does is it allows Corrin to take out Golveg, who Golveg seems, at least for me, to be a very big thorn in Corrin's side, yeah. And yeah, with this I can ignore Golveg's damage reduction and sort of possibly kill her. So yeah, that's why I have that. Garrick obviously is here because he can nullify penalties for everyone who has less HP than him on the team, which is everyone. And also he can give a pulse charge to everyone, which is for Thorr, so Thorr can have special on turn 1. That's why Thorr has special turn 1, and she's also pretty strong, is because she can get AoE specials off, which is very good. Without Garrick, then she can't do it, and it will rely on Duo Ascar, which I don't have, or, you know, have to wait till turn 2, which sometimes that doesn't work out that well. We have Ninja Camilla +10 with Soaring Guidance, so both Golveg and Thorr can move to the same spot. I don't like people getting baited out, so now we at least have 3 options. Golveg can maybe kill, or Camilla can maybe kill, or Thorr can maybe kill. Also Camilla, since she has her distant counter, she can sort of defend herself and protect Solus from melee attacks. Corrin is a little bit tanky, and Medeus is also a little bit tanky. So those are the 3 that are going to be taking the melee attacks, at least at first. We have Golveg with Hardy Bearing to stop any Vantage strats a little bit, and also Seafood. A lot of people like to use Flame or Fallen Maria. This is to help with that. And yeah, so and then we have Sodas that has a bunch of speed stuff. So the reason why I have this set up is because Legendary Hinoka exists, and a lot of people tend to use her. And one of the things that she has is if she's faster, foes cannot counterattack. So I'm trying to make Corrin as fast as possible, and also that she has Special Spiral 4, she can be able to kill Hinoka in retaliation. Now, I could probably kill Hinoka if I had the B skill Counter Roar, but this is again kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I'm trying to take out both Golveg and Legendary Hinoka. You'll see how it plays out in this match since I've already seen it, and I've already recorded this like 3 times, but we're doing it for the 4th time because why not? Anyway, that's the idea with my map. Yeah, so let's see how it plays out. Brave Violets +1, standard stuff for her. Legendary Hector +6, Legendary Hinoka without a seal, but she's very strong. Maybe she doesn't even need it. Air +7, Mythic Air +7, Mythic Peony +7 with also Wings of Mercy 4 and Defense Res Ploy 3, so she got kind of that Plumera stuff as well. And Ash +2 with Distant Counter. Okay, so you can see getting some stuff done. Now I want you to note this very first combat here. Just note it. Okay, let's just see what happens here. So Hinoka with that, no debuffs, right? Corn with this, okay, so they're 56, 56, okay. And as you can see, Corn has 9 speed, Hinoka has 5, so Corn's actually fast enough to be able to counterattack, but she dies, she has 53 health and loses with a 61 damage attack. So, we were able to stop one of the 2 things we need to stop with Hinoka, which is be fast enough, and 2, now we need to be able to be tanky enough. So as you also saw, I have speed res form. So that means we don't have that much defense compared to what we could have with speed defense form. So that's why I switched to that on the match too. But I kept it like that before because I want to do as much damage as possible with armored flow. But you can see, I like adjusting my strategy based off of the strategies that I see from people. I usually sort of just have a strategy in mind before the season starts, and then I adjust it off of the first match that I see, and then just keep it like there for the rest of the week. So you can see how things are playing out. Violet gets 3 moves because she's a flyer, and Hinoka gives 3 movement to flyers. She's very strong, so if you have a chance to go for her in the legendary battle that comes out tonight, go ahead. I'm still going to be going for Plumeros because I need to get another Plumera, but
Prepared yourself.
that's just me. Okay, so Hinoka takes out Summer Thorr, Violet takes out
Pleasant dreams.
Golveg, and Legendary Hinoka is going to take out Garrick. Okay, Bowser has free preempt.
Stay where you are.
Camilla has a lot of res though. So, alright. Camilla is a double attacker, so that means Violet will be able to reduce damage off of 1 attack, but not the second one. So Camilla does take out Violet. So that's the 1 kill that we get for this map. Doesn't look like we're gonna get any more luck though. And they are content with that right now. They do have merges on their characters, and that allows them to get more points, which means sometimes they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to care about having no one lose or having lost a unit because they have a lot of merges. Because Peony is like +7, right? So, and Air's also +7 too. So they get a lot of extra score from that. Ooh, so this doesn't kill Air. Probably because we have the speed stuff on her, not the time pulse that would have gave her special already. And that's the thing with defense maps. For most people, like 99% of the time, you can't cover everything. You just cover what you want to cover as best as you can, and that's pretty much the end of it. So, again, we have Sodas to help out with speed with Legendary Hinoka, which almost proved to be very useful, but in that, we also made Sodas weaker, so sometimes you gotta make the trade-offs. It just depends on what you want to do. And that's pretty much how you make defensive maps. I know people have been asking me questions about, how you play Aether Raids and what teams to use and some advice. I don't know. I just talk about Loki like 24/7, so I'm surprised that you think I am a good helper for you. But how I think of maps is pretty much who's the mythic and legendary of the current season, who's the bonus, and who is strong. Those are the 3 things I look at. Mythics that are strong for light. You have Godo. Well, Godo isn't as strong as he used to be, considering that Godo seems to have a hard time dealing with Golveg, because Golveg has some true damage. Let me see, who else? We have Nerthuz that came out this year, who some people aren't too high on, because she is kind of awkward. She has a lot of good stuff for Gale Force, but Gale Force itself isn't always foolproof, which is kind of why I do the Gale Force with Ninja Corn. It was a clever thing that I saw as a strategy that someone did with my map, and I said, oh, that's kind of cool. I'm going to adjust based off of what I saw from someone else, which is, again, why I like Aether Raids. I like changing my strategy based off of what I see from people, and that was a cool thing, because what it does is it allows you to negate the fact that you can't use a damage special while being able to use a damage special. And also you can forego stuff like guard. Okay, you might get guarded, right? But Guard will stop Gale Force. It won't actually stop Ninja Corn from being able to get her extra action. Dual Hindrance will do that. Same reason why I like Golveg, because Golveg kind of has the same thing with her being able to do another attack. It's kind of like a Gale Force in a way. And I think that's very useful, and that's why I do it. And also it's because I just like Corn and Camilla because they're from my favorite Fire Emblem game, which is Fates, and I like using them. So we have that anyway. So we have Camus, that's plus 10. There's a lot of Death Blow. We have Askar, we have Godo, we have Kagero, we have Harden. What is that? Oh, that's the Surge Sparrow, and we have Erica. And just to finish my point, pretty much, so you want to see who's a good, strong light mythics, since it's light season, and then you also want to see who's a good legendary, so it's fire and wind. So you're going to see some Eliwoods, you're going to see some legendary Hinokas, which is why I built against legendary Hinoka. I mean, Thor does have something to stop bonus template, which legendary Eliwood gives, but I wasn't actually really doing that just for Eliwood. I was mostly just building against legendary Hinoka. Because I expect to see that a lot more. And yeah. You figure out what units are also very strong in the game. So, for example, Legendary Alear is just very strong, although she's not in season. Wind Tribe Claude seems to be very strong. Do you have a counter for Wind Cloud or Wind Tribe Claude? Oh my god. So yeah, you just have to think about what units are strong that you see often, that you see people using. What mythics and legendaries are useful in this season, and who's the bonus, and does it matter? Because since it's the bonus, more people are expected to use them, so you're gonna see a lot of more Nerthuzes. You don't see it here. Actually, I don't even think you saw it last map either, so yeah. But then you don't actually have to use Nerthuz. You just have to use someone from, you know, from the new stuff, which Kagura, I believe, is the bonus here. But you kind of get what I'm trying to do. That's how you basically build for maps. And yeah, basically my map is kind of built to try and deal with Golvegs and Legendary Hinokas, and hopefully the Def Res Ploy and Exposure and stuff will help with people who want to tank my map, and that's pretty much how we went with that. So anyway, let's see how this one plays out. Sorry for making this very long and making this very boring. Just wanted to explain a little bit more things, in case if there's any more of an interest of that. I remember Asher was talking to me about how Kagero can take out Corrin. Kagero will need to do it in one hit though, because again, Corrin has Special Fire 4, so it's possible that Corrin might be able to take out Kagero, since it's going to ignore all the damage reduction that Kagero has. So what, that 50 and another 30 are all going to be ignored. As you can tell, Kagero is kind of scared, and they decided to do a tank with Godo strat, which we also talked about, that Golveg kind of handles Godo almost. Almost can handle Godo. Okay, I can handle this one, so that's good enough. And also, I guess to take out Camus. You kind of see. Aether Raids does make a lot of changes. Again, Godo, if you were to look at some of my videos from a little bit ago, even right before the Brave units came out with Golveg, he was able to easily tank my characters, because they're mostly mages, and you know, he had no problem doing that. Now he can't, because Aether Raids changes a lot. There's not really major like meta shifts. There are, but there are a lot of checks that come out very, very often. Very often. Every other week there's a new character they have to think about. It's like, okay, does my team have an answer for this? Do I need an answer for this? And it just happens often, and that's what makes it a little more interesting. You just actually have to pay attention and see what's coming out and what to do. Alright, so we have a Peony, we also have an Askar. Oh wait, we have two Askars. Oh my god, they're almost identical. Oh, this one looked like this one was a neutral. I wonder if this was like a Fate Pass one that got... And we have a Flame, and we have a Dimitri, that's +1, and a Milla. Also too, some reason why I use some of the characters very often, like Ninja Corrin, is because she has Colorless Feud. I have 3 characters that have Colorless Feud. Ninja Camilla, who I thought could take out Arvel, which was kind of a joke, I guess. Ninja Corrin, and Golveg. And it wasn't on Golveg, it was on Petra, who was my second favorite character in 3 Houses, but I actually had to fight her because I needed Colorless Feud because it's a very strong skill. That's what happens when you don't summon on every single banner, and you're not made of moolah cash. Sometimes your characters don't have answers, and you have to give them different skills, and I don't have colorless feud that often, or I don't have that many colorless feud, I don't have that many fatal smokes, so it's kind of hard for me to deal with full Marias and stuff, so I had to do it. Luckily I had a Arena Summon, so I got Petra again, but I used that Petra in order to take out for Medeus and Astra season, but I feel like I need Golvite to have the colorless feud at the moment, so that's why she has it, and she will stop the 30% damage reduction from Flame. So that's good. You just have to deal with Dimitri, pretty much.
Pleasant dreams.
Hopefully some of this is a little bit more informative, so in case you're wondering why I do certain things, it's because I like the characters I like,
Fade away.
and because sometimes there's a lot of characters that are coming out that are very strong, and sometimes these are my best answers to it. So that's why I do it. Alright, so as you can tell, Dimitri is very tanky, even without Flame. He could be crazier with Flame, but hopefully with a colorless feud, Golvec can now take out Dimitri. We have Wings of Mercy on Thorr, so she can move wherever. 2 spaces of Golvec. And that's how that goes. So those are the 3 matches. Hopefully again it's a little bit more informative. I might have bored some people, I'm sorry, but hopefully with more clarity, because some things might be very obvious for some people and for some people might not be. Hopefully that explains a lot as to why I'm doing the things I'm doing, in terms of like why my defense is that way or why I make videos that way. Hopefully again it's more clear, and yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, much appreciated. I was gonna make another video, but then I was like, oh man, I had my face in there, I was like, ugh, it didn't look that good, so I cut it out, and I just made this video a little bit shorter, but anyway, make some point. Thank you for watching, and good luck with your matches, and thank you for coming. Have a good one.